The International is coming. The world's best Dota 2 teams fighting for their chance to be forever remembered as the greatest players of all time. Each team and player bringing with them a unique story to share. This is the International Lowdown, and this is the story of VGJThunder. Resilience is something that many Dota 2 teams lack. Disbands are common, and the temptation that the grass may be greener on the other side can sometimes be hard to resist. On the DPC, this was especially true. Teams that did well early on in the season usually continued to do so, while teams that did poorly rarely stuck around. This was not the case, however, for VGJThunder, who after early challenges only seemed to improve, securing their last invite to the International. Part of the VG Gaming family, the VGJ org itself was created in conjunction with NBA superstar Jeremy Lin, an avid Dota 2 player and a big fan of professional Dota, who opted to endorse his very own team. Out of that endorsement came two squads, the Chinese VGJThunder squad consisting of old VG Gaming legends with a few new talents, and their sister North American team, VGJ Storm. While Storm may be quite the adventure for the organization, VGJThunder has many roots in VG Gaming history and shares many of their old players. While the squad has a lot of experience behind it, they didn't really hit the ground running. However, the team kept innovating while others just chose to throw in the towel. 5 months into the Dota 2 competitive season, they had not won anything. But then they exploded onto the scene, breathing new life into the Dota competitive circuit near the halfway point. While Thunder was never able to secure themselves a first-place victory, in the end, they made it to 3 different grand finals and showed the world that it pays to never give up. While resilience may have played a major role in their ability to catch up late in that season, much of this resurgence is accredited to one man, DDC. Prior to his arrival in February of 2018, their results were rather minimal. Yet only 1 month after joining, Thunder had made it to the grand finals of 3 different events. DDC was the catalyst that team needed. The only Chinese player to have never missed an international, this will be the 8th TI DDC attends. Unlike many of the old guard in the Chinese scene, DDC never took a break, and the 27-year-old's track record is incredibly impressive. Finishing top 6 at 4 different internationals with 3 different teams, one of the earliest Dota 2 players of them all, it's no surprise that the team took quite the turn when DDC joined. But what is more surprising is that he's still so damn good. The other side of the coin is Fade, who only began playing competitive Dota 2 in late 2016. Fade was asked to join the roster and replace some old living legends. And surprisingly, he was so capable at this task, the team elected this relatively brand new player to be their captain and drafter. Innovative, ingenious, Fade has single-handedly made heroes that are distinctly out of the meta viable once again, boasting a staggering 77% win rate on Elder Titan. He also excels at other tricky heroes such as Tusk and Earth Spirit. The world is only just beginning to see the brilliance that is Fade, and this TI could be the tournament that makes him a household name. VG through and through, Yang has been with the organization since he began his professional career. Starting on VG's Scout Squad VG Potential, he has worked his way up through 3 teams in the organization before finally finding his home on VGJThunder. This will be a very important international for Yang, as despite qualifying for last year's TI, he was unable to attend due to visa issues. Yang's international debut has finally come, and after watching this newcomer stand toe-to-toe with the world's best over the last year, it looks like he is more than ready. When Thunder debuted and competed at the International 7, it was a squad comprised of mostly veterans, except for the newcomer Freeze. The team did not perform as expected, but even the old dogs knew Freeze was a star in the making. After the decision was made to replace the entire squad with new players, the org soon decided that a VGJThunder without Freeze was pretty doomed to fail. Freeze turns the unexpected into the unbelievable, playing classic mid-heroes like Queen of Pain and Shadow Fiend in ways that they have never been played before. Freeze is looking to cement his place as the best mid player in the world at the International. And finally, we come to Sylar, DDC's teammate at TI2 under LGD Gaming. Once regarded as the world's greatest carry player, Sylar has never stopped trying to get his international title, and he once said that he would never retire until he achieved his goal. A target which he's still fighting for, but has come so close so many times in his career. A bronze medalist at TI2 and TI5 and a runner-up at TI4, Sylar has been at the International many times before. The final remaining carry from the golden age of Chinese Dota. Others have retired or coached, but Sylar, he wants to play because he's come too close too many times to not take home that Aegis. And such is the story of VGJThunder, a squad that many thought of as dead, but one that never stopped fighting for their chance at the International. ROTK has spoken about this team's potential for a very long time, and over the last year, we have finally witnessed him and the boys do some incredible things. But will their journey to TI8 end in another near victory? Or will the underdogs finally be able to take it all? Soon, we're gonna find out.